Hello everyone, this is a quick video explanation of the Workshop Power remote controlled power system I've got here. It's a pretty simple little circuit. There's this DHT22 temperature humidity sensor. We're only using the temperature function of it. There's the photon, which is pretty sweet. The whole great thing about this device is that it's IoT enabled. It's got built-in Wi-Fi, and you can just push updates over the web. It makes updating this very easy, especially if you mess up the temperature calibrations, because it's a bit of personal comfort levels. I personally am pretty comfortable in here when it's up to about 90 Fahrenheit, but you might not be. So, to update this, it's simple over the web. You just type in a few numbers and you update it. Simple as that. And of course, there's a simple push button. It'll turn the solid state relay inside this power strip on and off. And yeah, function's pretty simple. There's also a small photoresistor down here with a photoresistor down here with a 10,000 ohm pull down resistor. Gives us a good that gives us another bit of automation, which is it's an automatic shutdown when you leave. So let's say I'm doing some work with my compressor. I forget compressor down here. I finish and I totally forget to turn it off. Well, when I turn off the lights, actually I should start by turning this on. The push button is somewhat insensitive because of timing delays built into the circuit. But if I turn off the lights in this workshop here, after a short delay, depending on where in the loop it is, the photon turns off the relay. Boom. And there's this bright green indicator LED that is tied to the same pin as the that we can see here. It's tied to the same pin as the relay. Both are tied to pin D6. There's this DHT. It's also got a 10,000 ohm pull down. It's a little sort of integrated temperature measurement device. It's pretty simple. You just have to include a certain library, and that's in the code section, you don't have to worry about converting from resistance values to a thermistor or anything like that. To Celsius, you don't need to worry about calibrating it. You just plug it in. You just it's simple. You just tell the program to grab the temperature. You can also grab it in Fahrenheit if you prefer. But this one's set up on Celsius. So what this does with that is it publishes an event based on my workshop temperature, based on about what I'm going to need for it to be comfortable. If I'm going to need to turn on this space heater down here for comfort, if I'm going to need to switch this on in its fan mode, if it's just too hot, and if it's just too cold, if it's comfortable that I'm not going to need anything, the event will publish based on that. And yeah, it's a fairly simple circuit. The power source is this. What makes this relay particularly good for this purpose, though, is that there's this always on thing. So I don't need to take one of my power plugs up here, and I don't need to subject things that I maybe don't want for other reasons, controlled by this relay to relay control. I can just hook this into this always on, powers the photon, and the photon runs this whole circuit. It's, again, very simple. And this is the workshop end. My other in the next video, I'm going to explain how the remote control works briefly, and see you then.